Hey guys, it's LegoMatic9, and today I'm doing my 4-week late or something like that video on my custom Lego Ant-Man minifigure. Now, I've had this guy done since before Brick Fair. I finished him, like, I think a day before Brick Fair, but I didn't have that much time to make a video of him, and I kind of got caught up in doing other videos since then, so I made Ant-Man, like, pretty much right after I saw the movie and never really showed him to you guys, so I figured better show him now than never show him at all. So yes, I am a little late on this, but I wanted to just show him to you guys before I forget about it. So let's go ahead and get into the close-up of my custom Lego Ant-Man figure. So here we have my custom Lego Ant-Man minifigure. Now what I did is I took the official Lego figure and I upgraded it a lot. What I did first is on the legs here, I just changed the color to more of a brightish red. That's what I did for this entire figure. I just used the same brighter red because I felt Lego's red was a little too dark. So I just changed the printing on the side there to a lighter red and added some details on the side of the legs as well. Did the same with the other side. Then he also has some dark gray rivets or lines painted on there to represent the knee pads he has there, which have a whole bunch of lines going through them. Then I have some other red details painted onto the feet there. And on the back there, he also has some details painted on those legs. Moving on to the torso, nothing was really done here except I changed that dark red to a lighter red, and then I painted the outline of the chest in a solid silver color, whereas the other one was just a silver, but it had some breaks in it. It wasn't just a solid line, it had a whole bunch of little breaks in it and a whole bunch of other little shapes painted on there, so I added some straighter lines on there and solid lines, so those look really nice. Then on the back of the torso there, all I had to do was just paint that red in with the new red. And the arms were completely painted because Lego didn't do any arm printing on these, so what I did is I just painted on the shoulder pads, then did a silver outline with those, leaving some black to kind of stay with the style of the costume, since it always had like a black outline or something like that. And then he's got some other little details painted onto his wrist, and then he's got the gauntlets painted on there, which I think turned out really nice. I'll see if zoom in right here, or focus in. There you can see those gauntlets. I think those turned out really nice, and same with the other side. So I think those turned out very nice. It's kind of hard to see him because of the glare, and the silver's kind of reflecting that a lot. Then you can see a better look at his torso and his legs there. So let me move him back a little bit, refocus. So the big challenge with this figure was the helmet. The helmet was obviously molded a little wrong by Lego. I'm guessing, like, from what I heard from Brick Fair, there was a designer there named Marcos Besa, and he said that they based their sets off of concept art. So I'm guessing that the Ant-Man concept art had the mouth visible, like this helmet does. You can see the mouth through there. So you can see the mouth through that helmet, whereas the final product of the Ant-Man costume was that the mouth was filled in. So what I did was, with the Ant-Man helmet, is I filled in that gap with some green stuff, and yeah, so I did that, and then I added some wires on the side there to give it kind of a cooler look. I didn't want to paint on those details. I just glued on some wires, and I think those turned out pretty cool. Painted on the breather part, and then he's got other little details. Let me see if I can move the camera up just a tad so you guys can see that helmet. So I painted that entire thing in a silver color. Then there's some gunmetal on the sides there and some red as well. I left the eyes a transparent red because I liked seeing his eyes through there. That's what the costume looked like. I didn't want to paint him in, so I just left them transparent. And then he's got little things up here painted in red, gunmetal again, black outlines. Then he's got the black lines at the top. Now what I should have done is I should have painted some more black lines on there because he had a lot of little rivets in his helmet, but I kind of just left that out because I was just sticking with Lego's mold for that part. And then underneath the helmet, actually painted on a face. Now this is actually just the Ezra face, the face that this came with. I felt like this face worked well. With the stubble painted on, yeah, I did have to paint the stubble on there, which was a little bit tricky, but it wasn't too bad. I'm getting used to painting stubble, so it wasn't awful painting that on there. Some of it kind of chips off. removing the helmet and stuff, because like if you look at the helmet there, you can see it's got stuff filled in right there. So sometimes that scratches against it, so it looks like I'm missing a little bit of paint on there, but I can fix that pretty easily. Then I painted on the eyebrows as well, changed them to a dark brown. And yeah, I think the Ezra head works pretty well for this figure with the added details painted on. Then he just has a hairpiece, one of the sleepy head hairpieces painted in a dark brown to match that color. So yeah, and then he's got this neck painted a black. So I think the head works well for him. I don't know why I'd have to paint a different face for it, because this one I think works pretty fairly. So I'm going to take that off and put the helmet back on. Center it up. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the close-up on my custom Lego Scott Lang Ant-Man. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I know I'm really late on posting this video. It's like been a month since Ant-Man came out, but hopefully some of you guys watched this video and enjoy it. This figure, I just made him because I enjoyed the movie. I don't really make Marvel figures all that often, but this one's an exception, along with some Guardians of the Galaxy figures I made last year. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, Facebook, Flickr, Google+, and I also made an Instagram account if you guys want to follow me there. All of those links will be in the description below. I have a lot of stuff planned for the next few weeks. Right now I'm really starting to get working on some Destiny figures, because I want to get some of those, at least one done by The Taken King. That comes out September 15th. So I'm working on those, and then Star Wars sets were just posted, the pictures were just posted, so I might have a slideshow or something like those, just a quick video on those. I don't really want to do a long analysis, because that's kind of Ross's thing, doing an analysis with those. So maybe I'll just post like a slideshow or something for you guys to just see the pictures if you haven't already. So I'll post those once the like the official pictures are posted, because they're kind of leaked right now, so I might get striked for that. So that's coming. Then Star Wars sets reviews will come out after that, since those are coming out the 4th of September. So again, sorry for the wait on this figure. I know it's Ant-Man's kind of outdated, but I just wanted to get this figure out of there, just out of my way, and just to show you guys before I forgot. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other social media accounts, and I'll see you guys later.